Hey guys, today I'm doing a review on a Parasound Halo JC5. I recently picked this up used. It's replacing my Halo A21 that I've owned from you for 8 years. The JC5 debuted in 2019. I believe it was Parasound CEO Richard Schramm's last hurrah before stepping down as CEO. The JC5 was engineered by John Curl, who is regarded as one of the best audio engineers of all time. The JC5 is his latest stereo amp design. The JC5 retails for $7,500 new plus tax in 2023. That's a lot of money. I was lucky enough to find a used one for considerably less than half the price. The JC5 is a stereo amp. If you want to spend more money to achieve a greater sound, you'd have to step up to the JC1, which is a monoblock design. And for a pair of monoblocks, well, those retail for about $20,000. If you don't have enough money saved up for the JC1 or the JC5, there's also the A21. The A21 is a step down from the JC5. However, the A21 retails for $4,000, but you can typically find those used for $1,500 to $2,000. Monoblocks are somewhat hard to find, but used they typically go for $5,000 to $6,000. These amps cost a lot of money, but they are like a fine instrument. The sound they create provides pleasure and years of enjoyment. One notable thing of the JC5 is its Class A capabilities. Class A sound provides the best listening experience. The JC5 delivers 12 watts of Class A per channel. That's a big step up from the A21, which delivers 8 watts per channel. The JC1 delivers 25 watts of Class A per channel. You might be wondering, 12 watts sounds like a small amount. Is 12 watts even enough to power my set of speakers? Yes, the most comfortable and safe for your ears listening levels are at the 8 to 15 watt range. Anything higher than that, you risk damaging your ears. Another notable thing of the JC5 is its amperage. The more amperage you have, the more you can drive even the most inefficient speakers. The JC5 delivers 90 amps per channel, whereas the A21 delivers 60 amps per channel. The JC1 delivers an earth-shattering 180 amps per channel. Okay, so we're here in the back of my system. The JC5 can receive signal either through balanced interconnects or an unbalanced interconnect. I'm using unbalanced interconnects. I like the JC5's speaker posts. You can have bananas and spades all hooked up at the same time like I do. This creates a double bi-wire setup. Very neat. My speakers are Von Schreikert VR4SRs. They're a hell of a speaker. Their frequency range goes down to an earth-shattering 20 Hz to a glistening high of 20 kHz. The preamp is a Peter Madnick Audio Alchemy DDP1. It doubles as a digital analog converter, which is pretty convenient having both components integrated. It makes for a seamless transition. And my source is an old computer. I know computers aren't the best source, but this is my living room setup, so it's meant for casual listening. My reference system is in another room. Well, that's my system. I do wish that I could demo it to you guys, but I'm using crappy recording equipment, so it's gonna sound like crap, so why bother? Down the line, I'll get better recording equipment. So before I give you my impressions of the JC5, my first thought was, how could a JC5 sound better than my A21? What could justify its doubling in price? Is it just going to be louder and heavier? I didn't know what to expect. Well, after plugging it in and hearing it, I was just blown away by how damn good the JC5 sounds. It is better than the 821, by far. John Curl got it right with the design of the JC5. He redid the 821 circuit and beefed everything up. The sound of the JC5 has a higher level of resolution. There are better sonics, dynamics. The clarity and the detail is a huge improvement over an already good 821. The sound is powerful. There's a taller and wider soundstage. Class A sounds so warm. At lower volumes in Class A operation, the sound is just incredible. You get a pure warm and dynamic Class A sound at a much better listening level than the 821. Going back to the JC5's 12 watts of Class A versus the 821's 8 watts of Class A, with the JC5, you just get a better and bigger sound at typical listening volumes. There's no grain in the sound in the JC5. It's as clear as can be. The bass sounds so solid. The bass is much better than the 821. There's just more in the total overall sound. Mid-range is more beefy and raw. Bass is more impactful. The highs are smoother. To summarize, it's an incredibly refined stereo amp. The sound it produces literally sings. The sound waves are so satisfying to listen to. At Class A operation, there's enough power in the sound waves that you can almost feel it in a way. It feels like there's an opera singer in front of you that you can feel. The JC5 is able to produce sound waves that literally carry emotion. I'm very pleased with this amp. It exceeded all of my expectations for the price that I paid. Had I paid the $7,500 new, I would still be impressed. If you are interested in buying a new one, I suggest developing a relationship with your local high-end dealer. They usually give good deals on new stuff. The JC5 may be the last stereo amp you'll need. It's that good. John Curl produces fine amplifiers and preamps, and he really upped the ante with the JC5. I really need to try out the JC1 now. I gotta start saving up for it. Also, a better preamp is in order. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and do subscribe because I have a bunch of other cool stuff that I want to show you. Take care. Bye.